It's been a rough start for the new GOP leadership in the House, which they proved on Thursday and Friday. They weren't very good at passing even symbolic political legislation with no chance of becoming law, just like this Congress isn't very good at passing bills based on compromise. Republicans initially revolted over a conservative border plan because it had some of what President Obama wanted. But not all bipartisanship requires a split-the-difference compromise where you meet in the middle. Sometimes it requires the rank and file in both parties to be bold and stand up to their leadership.
You can't escape the facts that, 3 out of 4 people in prison are black or brown for drug problems. The problem really of the war on drugs is taking a lot of people who make youthful mistakes. It's punishing them for a lifetime. And I think if we can get them back into both voting as well as working, they're much less likely to get in trouble.
It does not benefit Americans to spend $250 billion locking up nonviolent drug offenders and others in the way that we do. We have more African Americans in this country now under criminal supervision than all the slaves in 1850. So this system is broken. You don't need to be black or white. You don't need to call it racial impact. You just got to do something about it.
That was Senator Rand Paul and Cory Booker on the cycle last week, pushing their new bipartisan bill to reform the war on drugs. The proposal doesn't meet in the middle of the two parties' positions on crime. It tears them down. Booker is rejecting President Clinton's crackdown on drug offenders in the '96 Welfare Act. And more broadly, he's breaking with a whole generation of Democrats who prioritize being tough on crime over the harder task of applying both prison and rehab policies together. Paul is rejecting a GOP orthodoxy that's long isolated even the most low-level drug offenders, harshly punishing them in jail and then punishing them again when they get out, barring them from decent jobs, the voting booth, and much of a shot at a law-abiding life. Some say that's the way to get tough on crime. These senators insist it will make us less safe.
And particularly if you don't want them to go back into the cycle of drugs and crime, you want them to be employed. And so the best way to be employed is not to punish them forever with maybe something they did wrong when they were a kid.
By trapping people without options, we often end up making our communities less safe.
And it turns out that's often true. Studies show that states which have reformed their laws to give nonviolent offenders less jail time often have lower crime rates. And by siding with that science, Paul is rejecting the crime policies of a GOP hero, Ronald Reagan. Paul has now introduced other bills to reduce mandatory minimums and end the crack cocaine disparity, a major racial injustice, which rolls back parts of a 1986 law that Reagan signed. Oh yeah, and if you're wondering, the '86 law was overwhelmingly supported by congressional Democrats at the time as well. That's why reform here isn't about watering down some middle position between the parties. It's about reversing both of them. And that legislative approach came up briefly before our interview last week. I asked both senators what items they wanted in the bill but had to cut to reach an agreement. I wrongly thought that might be an interesting question, but they said there weren't any. Paul had reforms to help ex-offenders get jobs. Booker proposed a ban on solitary confinement for children, and they just put it all together. Now, people often say we need more bipartisanship in D.C., but no one ever really knows what that means. The Iraq War and financial deregulation were both bipartisan, and both turned out pretty bad. What we really need is more principled leadership. Leadership that doesn't just bring the parties together arbitrarily, but takes the partisan premises of the past and throws them out the window. All right, that does it for us. You can always email me at ari@msnbc.com. I take questions, comments, and criticism. And you can connect with The Cycle on Facebook at facebook.com/thecyclemsnbc. Now with Alex Wagner starts now.